drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? Early in the morning, when she rises, when she rises, she rises early in the morning.
Evet arkadaşlar, kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Herkese merhaba. Avcı barına geri döndük. Hello world.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. Havelock called us into the yard, but I wasn't feeling well. I just watched from the attic. The Admiral brought his cutlass. He stuck Wallace through the eye with it. Then he did Lydia. Callista he shot in the back with his pistol. Emily saw it all. Havelock kept yelling something about the things he'd done and how no one could ever know. Pendleton wouldn't even look anyone in the face. They said it was time for Sokolov and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
What a day. A great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation.
If we even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. The boys are thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him, the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage, and only let him out at night.
The criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Sweet. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Getting closer. Closer. Ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo, anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Swell. Now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out there.
Like you were the other night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in
Direkt
to level the
çatışacağım, hem
place.
çatışma
It's gonna
olsun,
be a
bir de
new era.
öldürme.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Caldwell back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out of here.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
Buraya gelecek mi acaba beyefendi? geliyor bize. Evet, aksiyona başlıyoruz. We are starting the action. Alright. Let's go.
What, you'll rip slack out his bottle people?
Help! Got you now. Fall down already. Watch it!
Damn you! For the watch!
Başka?
Dump you in the river. Watch out! Huh? Ah,
What the?
firing! Come here, fucker. Take it! Take it! Get it!
Damn you!
Alright. Yes.
He's slippery.
Dump you in the... I need more men! Stand clear!
İlla beni kıstıracaksınız değil mi?
I need more men! Assassin! House me for a week if you kill him!
Abiler arasında kavga etmişler.
It's refreshing to converse with you.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Just a net.
Yapınca ne kadar büyük çağırıyor kimi gene
Which
merak
you
ettim.
might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to describe.
Days are numbered as
I
hell.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Returned the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the... All of the guards have been dispatched already? I spend weeks building a machine to do something you can do in a matter of minutes. I thank you for showing me the inefficiency of my process. I expect that you will want to take revenge on those who wronged you. I do not know where they went, but it was by water. Old Samuel would know, I'd wager. We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us.
I'll do what you want, but ask quickly.
I believe.
Yükseltmiyoruz zaten. Ama bildiğini al. Bu kadar da para arta kaldı.
Men such as Harrow.
Goodbye, Corvo. I wish to apologize for what was done to you. It seems that holding all the pieces and standing a step from the throne changed something in the others. Something I don't understand. Don't underestimate Havelock, Corvo. He'll be waiting.
Uncle Kurnow, I hope you find this. I'm devastated. The girl I've been caring for is gone. Emily is her name. Yes. Uncle Kurnow, I hope you find this. I'm devastated. The girl I've been caring for is gone. Emily is her name. Yes, that Emily. Daughter to the Empress. She's gone. They took her away in a boat this morning. I don't know where, and her hair hadn't been combed. I worry who will look after her. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We should start off soon. I've been feeling something in my bones, and if it's plague, well, I can't be counted on to drive this boat much longer. Good. And it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent is building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Okey. Son parta geçiyoruz. Save alıyorum geçmeden.